hope, my prayer is that this celebration will change you and transform your life and mine. That God will feed us and love us and send us back to Jerusalem, that place where some are taking advantage of others and even taking the life of them away. Let us not be afraid. It is God who feeds us today and sends us there to those places to bring life, to transform them. This is part of my story. Welcome. It was in 1999 when I took a bus ride from Medellin to La Guajira, Colombia. We had to stop before I arrived to my final destination into this big city. I met a young girl. I was a young, wild, Roman Catholic seminary who on that night was loved and invited to go into this young girl's house. When we arrived to her house, her mom fed me, and her grandma, even without knowing my name, came and hugged me. I was loved. Even they did not know who I was. I did. I was, and I am, a beloved child of God. I was named by God. I was called by God. My life has a purpose, and yours as well. I'm not sure if times had changed. It was 2,000 years ago or so when Jesus was on earth that he, as a stranger, experienced the same thing that I experienced in 1999. Jesus, a total stranger, and what it was worse, at night. At night, when danger can appear, he was invited to stay for that night. He was fed, he was loved, he was welcomed. Today, in the year 2020, why do we have a hard time feeding, loving, embracing the other, the stranger, the foreign? Why do we even give names to degrade their humanity, to take their value away? Why do we even call them white trash, niggers, aliens, illegals, lesbians, gays, poor? Why? Wouldn't it be better just to leave them unnamed, but love them, feed them, embrace them, walk with them, give them a place at our tables, allow them to speak and to tell us their stories? Thank you, unnamed girl. Thank you, unnamed family. And thank you, because of you and them, I am who I am. Because I have been fed, instructed, supported, and embraced by you all. I, an unnamed person, some days, in some circles, have a lot to offer. In other circles, I have a named. I have privilege. I have power. When you are sometimes, some days, unnamed, remember that you are beloved. You are a child of God. And those other days when you are named, like this disciple called Cleopas. Remember to walk with the unnamed one, with the voiceless, with the lonely, with the least. Walk and listen to their stories. Welcome and embrace the stranger who approach you and walk with you, or at least ask you to walk with them. In Psalm, walk with Christ. Be there, be present. That's who we are as Christians, as followers of Christ. That's our identity. And I even wonder if you don't want to follow that. Wouldn't it be better even to change religion? Because we Christians are to be and live like Christ, to love and embrace the lonely, the least, the stranger. We are called not to build walls, but to open doors, to pull a chair to the table and welcome, feed, and embrace the stranger, the foreign, the lonely, the least, the forgotten, the one who do not have a name yet, the one who have been silent. We are invited to sit at the Lord's table. It is our Lord who feeds us. He has paid for this. He is the one who provides. He is the one who gives us everything. It is not up to us to decide who we welcome and who we leave outside. It is Christ who has paid for this meal. Let us enjoy it, because in God's house, in God's world, there is an abundance. There will be plenty for you, for me, and for them. It is God who provides always. May God bless you. Let us enjoy this meal, and let us take the risk, perhaps for some, to journey together, especially with the unnamed.